Hello and welcome back with another video of TREKKERPRISE. Today I'm going to talk about my experience in TrekCon. That was the first Trekmate event just outside London in King's Langley. The convention, personally for me, it was a really enjoyable day. Honestly, I had a really good time talking with everyone. I happened to meet a lot of people from different social media platforms, the Trek FM guys, the Engage podcast guys, the Geekology guys. I was hoping to see the Trekkie guys as well, but apparently they weren't able to make it. So I had a really good conversation with the Geekology guys, and I had a really good conversation with Samantha over Hill Valley Preservation Society. It's basically the Back to the Future theme memorabilia museum. Such a good memory, such a good talk, and obviously with other friends as well. The Engage podcast guys were fantastic, and I happened to meet Wayne as well. And I would like to say a massive thank you for Wayne. We didn't really have that much time to talk, but being a host and running up and down and around and about, it was sometimes it was hard to find him, but he is such a nice guy, and I'm really honored actually to be there, to be in this convention, to be invited. It was fantastic. I really had a good time. So they had two rooms. As I said, the first area was Geekology and Hill Valley Preservation Society, and in the second room, in the second hall, they had the guests and other merchants as well. That was the place where I met three wonderful persons. One of them was Paul Olsen, the person who was the part of the team who built the Enterprise in the motion picture, for the motion picture, the refit Enterprise, and he was the one who actually painted the Enterprise. I had such a good time talking with him about his time in the motion picture, and interacting with the cast and crew, and building the Enterprise and the story behind the Enterprise. And I don't know if you're aware of this, but he has a project called the Project Enterprise. But with his project, he wants to raise money to rebuild the Enterprise, the motion picture Enterprise, and have it as a 12-foot long model, and also used in a film that he told me about. Such a nice idea, such a Star Trek-y idea. As many of you know, Nichelle Nichols basically one of his supporter, and she's there as the voice of Project Enterprise as well. So we had a really nice time chatting, and he even invited me over to his online podcast show that I really enjoyed talking with him about various topics. A surprising person, the next one, John Carrigan. I didn't really recognize him at the beginning because he used to play in makeup, but then I recognized him from Star Trek Renegades and Star Trek Goods and Man and Star Trek New Voyages. So he's a brilliant actor. I had a really nice conversation with him. I don't even know how to say it, but he's such a nice person. We had a talk about Star Trek, how was playing with Tim Ross and Walter Koenig, and about Star Trek and his time on the set. It was such a nice conversation, and I had such a nice time talking with him about Star Trek and about life itself. I'm really looking forward to meet him again in another convention. And the special guest of the star was Max Grodenchik, aka Rom from Deep Space Nine. I happened to meet him a couple of years back in Star Trek Destination London. He didn't change anything. We had a really good conversation about Star Trek, his life, and life in general. I'm glad I got to know him better as a person. Obviously, you can't get to know a person based on a couple of questions and based on 20-30 minutes interaction during the day, but I think I can safely say he's one of the most remarkable person who I ever met in my life. Such a nice time to meet him, meet Paul Olsen, meet John Carrigan, and meet the attendees and all the other people from different social media platforms, and talking with the fans and talking with the merchants and talking how they feel generally about Star Trek, meeting the cosplayers. It was such a nice convention. I honestly really enjoyed myself. I told Wayne, and I have to say a massive thank you again for Wayne organizing the convention. There wasn't a big number of attendees, sadly, but as the first convention, I have to say it was brilliantly executed, and I'm looking forward to the next one. I'm looking forward to see another Trek On convention. It would be nice to have this frequently, well, obviously from an attendee point of view, but from the host point of view, he might have a different opinion. Overall, I had a really nice and exciting time yesterday in this TrekCon convention. I even happened to see the DeLorean itself. What a beautiful car she is. It's a super small car, but it's a beautiful car, and it's just such a nice thing to actually just sit there for a minute, just look around, hear the flux capacitor behind you. And I even happened to buy a few memorabilia from the convention. Well, I didn't really want to, but when you're there, resistance is really futile. So. So I've got to buy these two little ship battle damaged Enterprise NCC 1701 and battle damaged Enterprise NX01. Plus I've got a mirror Spock from the Geek Boutique. Geek Boutique is another interesting place to definitely check out if you're in London or around London. Basically a geek comic book shop in Watford. They have fantastic memorabilia and merchandising as well. So guys, that was it for today. I hope you enjoyed this little sneak peek review of the TrekKon convention. If you're doing the next one, totally recommend to go. I'm probably gonna be there as well. It's nice to have a local Star Trek convention, a local Star Trek community around there that I was always looking for, and now you have it. So it's a beautiful experience. It was a wonderful convention, and again a massive thank you for Wayne over Trekmate to organize this whole convention. You did a wonderful job. So that was it for today, guys. Thank you very much for watching. As always, please don't forget to like and share the video, and don't forget to subscribe to receive all the geekiness twice a week. And until next time, live long and prosper.